I know. Okay, I'm aware that I'm too low dex to actually use this, but we can level up probably. How many souls do we need
Welcome,
to
host.
level up?
Very well. Then take.
I think we only need 2 levels in. We need about 100,000 souls. I'm not sure we actually have that. I'm not sure we have enough. And then we need quite a bit to level the weapon up too. If we decide to sell all the... to just sell away some of the unique souls, we might get enough. But I'm not sure, and we don't even have the Transposing Kiln yet, so we have no idea what these things will bring us later. Well, we're really close. That probably won't be enough, because the next level is probably more expensive.
Welcome.
We're spending all our savings here. Dexterity and dexterity. Yay! So now we can actually use both the Hollow Slayer and the Storas. Let's try to level up the Hollow Slayer and see if it helps us. Although it does probably scale a bit with Dex when I think about it. Let's try. How far can we go? We don't have enough scales for +3. We need 8 Titanite scales. Can we purchase Titanite scales from you? Or do we need to run somewhere? To 9,000. That's a lot. How many scales do we have? Let's see how many Titanite scales we have. Titanite scales. There. 0. Okay. So we will not have enough to level up properly. So that was a huge waste of cash. How much does it take to level up the Astoras? Make a heavy Astoras greatsword.
What?
Infuse. Where is it? There. 24. Yeah, okay, we can get 24.
Be careful.
That's okay. Let's see. And this one, what does that give me? 500? 800. Hooray! And we have enough.
It wasn't neat.
Infuse. Taurus Greatsword. Astorian Greatsword. Can I reinforce that? Which standard scales, doesn't it? Shard. And then a large shard, and let's try that and see how far we get with it. Also, since the sword is lighter than our great axe, we will be able to and also I can sell all my homeward bones. It will give me 2,000. Since this is lighter, we can use our heavier armor here and still not fat roll, which helps. It's always good to have more poise. Reinforce. And then I need more shards. Shards shouldn't be expensive. And back to the handmaiden. And also, I have found out where the contraption key is. It's located in Irithyll dungeons. So we might just run there and get that and see who's in Frida's Frida's block. Frida's room. Sell. No, buy. Titanite shard. Get me a couple of those. And sell something else in here. Everything. Okay.
Ashen 1.
We should probably run somewhere and farm some souls then.
What?
First weapon. The large shards we have more than enough of.
Pretty be careful.
So we need to sell even more stuff. All these, we'll never use any of these. Oh, Darkmoon Blade, we have 2 of. Have 2 of anything else? No. It would take some time to to save up enough to start using these. To start to totally rebuild our character and start making a sorcery character. So let's just sell and reinforce more. And I have chunks too.
Pretty be.
I have a lot of Titanite chunks. So let's sell away. Sell all the things. Hey, and we have a lot of weapons we're never going to use. That. Duplicates we can at least sell. Dark black blade, washing pole, which katana. Bunch of katanas of different kinds. Oh, it wasn't more than that. There we go. Didn't have that many double weapons. We don't need 2 torches. We don't need 2 of that or 2 of that. I don't think we have a lot of double armor. What about here? Searching out the duplicates. Yeah, 5 deserters armors.
Ashen 1.
See, that should probably gain us, what, 2 more levels? Where is it? There it is. And then we can get plus 10 for the Titanite slab. Then we actually have a fully leveled Thesaurus. Hey! That's something I've used a lot before. And we can sell all our resin. That's the only good use for resin. And that should be enough.
Ashen.
Shouldn't it? I think it should be enough.
It wasn't.
Reinforce. Yay! And we have a plus 10 Astoras. Heavy Astoras Greatsword. Although it probably doesn't do as much damage as the Great Axe, but I think it's a bit more nimble and it's lighter. Let's see. 360, 400, 500. It's about 700, and this one does almost nothing, 500. Well, we'll just have to live with it and try. When we two-hand it. That's not how that works. Don't have any bones. Oh, good. Let's go and try Gale a couple of times and see before we change up our tactics here. Need to readjust the tiny bit here. Did you freeze? Damn it! Did I freeze Dark Souls now? Ah, come on. Yep. Let's start it again. At least we did all the equipment work. Hmm. That. Done. Now. Maybe. And Dynamco from try to connect to the interwebs. You will not get the connection. So the Gale fight is the second stage, I believe, because he does the repeater crossbow thingy, and he throws those the light the rings of faith miracle at me, the boomerangs, light boomerangs, and he and the cape also. So there's a lot of things, many things indicating that it's the second stage. So I believe I've only fought that like once before this, but this will be good training for the next time I try to run through the DLCs in vanilla mode. Hey, thank you. And you're stuck here still? Hey. Oh! And I wonder if we'll use less. Whoa! Damn it! Oh, this does so much less damage than the. I knew that. I knew that it would be like that, but not this much. Let's see. Let's see if it's even possibly easier or if it's just the same. Hey buddy, I'm back. Hey, we did stagger him with it. Oh, that's true. Let's heal. And stay to his right, and smack him, and to the right, and smack him. That's his left, our right. Smack him. Prefer to stay on your offhand. Boy. Bam, and another one. And boy. Yes, thank you. And smack him. And no, roll away. Wait for him, and roll. And the next, no second attack. Hey, he staggers a lot. Staggers much more than I remember him doing yesterday. Alright, oh. Smack. Roll away. Come on. Wait for him. Roll. And roll. And smack. And stagger. And another one. And roll. Thank you. And smack him. This looks like a tactic. Ah! Smack him. Don't. That damn crossbow. Yep. Okay, get away. We need to heal. Oh no! That damn crossbow. I hate the crossbow attack, but it looks like I have. Oh, zip. Looks like I stay lower more often with this than with the axe. I don't think we got him. Oh, heal. That crossbow. Smack him again. And heal. And roll! Thank you. Smack him. Oh, that's powerful. Again. And again. And again. There we go. And we should probably heal now, shouldn't we? I think so. Heal. Oh, that's the wrong time to heal. We heal on a less precarious position. There we go.
Marks are grey.
That's much better than we did any time. Well, on Monday. So this looks good. Just stay on his left leg. Just hug his left leg. We should be okay. Also, we might be better because we have even more poise and defense. Do we have any heavier leggings than these? We want something even heavier, please. Let's see. I'm pretty sure we don't have a heavier hat than the giant onion hat. And the point isn't necessarily for it to be heavier, but have even more poise. I'm just staring at the poise in the bottom right there. I can use his own hood against him, that would be... no, we don't have a more poisey... hat, and I seriously doubt we have a more poisey armor than Havel's. So let's start here then. Is there anything with more poise? More poise going once, going twice? No, we're actually using our heaviest stuff or our most poisey stuff. Then I'm okay with that. I expect. I'm not even sure there's anything more that there is any heavier stuff than or more poisey than Havel's in this. No. So let's leave it then. Yeah, that's okay. Increases poise, of course. Maximum load. Yeah, no, I think we're where we want to be. So let's run up and try again. And we will make this today. And yeah, the contraption key for Ariandel is in Earthhill Dungeon in mimic chest. So after this, now I got more positive towards Gale. So probably after taking care of him, we'll. You guys following me still? You always follow. So probably after that, we'll after taking care of this guy, we'll we'll get the key. Ah, the contraption key. That was a way too early dodge. And dodge him and smack him. No stagger. Why aren't you getting staggered the same way we were a minute ago? Suddenly I die on like the second hit. Okay, that one doesn't count. I wasn't concentrated. I was underestimating him again. I wasn't concentrating correctly. Whoa! Didn't I send it down again? Casually just running into the void. Hey, there is a floor here. No idea why. Nobody ever goes there. It's a place to die. Do you have far enough to fall? Also, I can't help but notice that I'm stabbing myself through the helmet with my new glorious greatsword. I didn't I didn't make sure that I got my stamina up again, so I couldn't run past them. That's not the best thing ever. Oh, went up again. And we need to equip the... what's it called? Something burning, the torch. Or one of those torch swords. And we do have a torch. Ah! Damn it. Well, maybe we'll make it anyway.
This spot marks
What?
our grave.
Not bloodless? We equipped the damn torch. Okay. Let's concentrate next time. I'll just let that be my excuse from now on. Oh, am I out of battery in my controller? Let's see. Minus plus. Yeah, just a sec. I'll be back. I'll have to swap the battery in my controller. And we're back with fresh new batteries in the controller. It should be okay now. That was probably, I can blame that. Our reaction times were off because the battery is low. That's the way. Then the elevator down again. I don't know, is Gale considered the most difficult? I'm not sure he's considered the most difficult boss in the game. Maybe mid-ear. Whoa! Concentrate on your running, not your talking. And there we go, and hit by everything before we even get to the boss. Oh wait, thank you. Did they kill each other back there? Nope. At least not enough. And if the big guy comes up here, which he looks like he's doing. Okay, thank you. God, we don't need all our... Holy crap. Are you coming up here again? Then he leaves me alone. Okay, let's try this again. You need... I only have 7 Estes now. So you need to be nice to me. Roll! And roll. And early roll. And roll it back away and get...
Marks are brave, but you may rest here too, if you like.
This has been a very, very... mediocre, I'll say mediocre, stream performance so far. See. Let's improve that. Yes, we can do this. Hey, I can see you in there. We're 99 hollowed, so we don't really look like much like a person anymore. Okay, stop and wait for the stamina to come back. And run. And let them jump off you, but roll if they attack you. roll. Yep, ah, damn it. Why are they so aggressive right now? The first run they were nice and non-aggressive. At least we didn't get bloodlust. That's a win in my book. No bloodlust. That's great. We don't even have to equip a torch before we go in here. Okay, sip. And we're back. Roll and roll. Damn it! Too late. And smack him. And roll. Oh, too early. The second roll worked. And there, the boomerangs came back, which they tend to do. Come on, roll and sip, and not in front of him. Roll and smack him, and yeah, that's okay. Roll.
This spot marks our grave, but you may rest here too.
Why were we able to do that much damage the first time? We got into the groove there. The first run today, we kind of got into a groove. We know it's possible. We know we can do this. We got over half of him down first time. Also, all the enemies left us alone. You don't know I'm here. Don't watch me. Go bother someone else. Okay. Whoa! And roll. And roll. And yeah, okay. We're not accumulating blood loss, so that's not bleeding. I believe is the colloquial term. And we're in. And we only used one Estus before getting to the boss. And roll. And smack him. And wait. And roll. And smack him. And smack him again. And you shouldn't have smacked him again. And roll. And smack him. And roll into him. Smack. Yes, another smack. And damn it, not another smack. Don't second smack. Don't be greedy. Be greed. Well, we do get better every time. Well, not according to the performance, but we should. We're training. We should be better the 15th time than the first. So far, I think maybe we did it best the first time on Monday, and so far the first time today. Maybe we should just do only one run a day. But we have other stuff to try also, if we decide we want to. Oi! And roll! And roll! Hey! All things considered, that's not bad. As long as we don't let ourselves get hit a lot on the next part here. And our problem hasn't been not having Estus. Maybe that's our problem. The first time we actually emptied our Estus flask. We need to heal earlier. Smack him. Roll into him and smack him. Oh, that is so rough.
You may rest here too, if you like.
The weapon art on this. I don't remember. Is it stab?